You're listening to the Coastline Candidate Interviews. I'm Rachel Lewis Hilburn. Now we're meeting the two men running for mayor of the city of Southport. The city was founded as Smithville in 1792. It was 1887 when the name changed to Southport. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates the population of Southport last year was about 3,600 people. Jerry Dove is the current mayor of Southport. He was elected in 2015 and is seeking his second term. Joseph Hatem, a medical doctor and longtime resident of Southport, is challenging Mayor Dove for the second time. Joe Pat Hatem is joining us now, a native of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, and a doctor who practices at Southport's Dozier Memorial Hospital. It was 30 years ago, he says, that he started moonlighting in Dozier's emergency room while doing his residency at New Hanover Regional Medical Center. Joe Pat Hatem, welcome to Coastline.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Of course, you can ask your own question of our candidates today by calling us during the live Wednesday edition at 910-343-1138 or by emailing us at coastline@whqr.org. Joe Pat Hatem, the campaign slogan on your website is "A Better Way Forward." What does that mean? And if you did not win the seat this year, what would be the worst way forward?
The worst way forward for me or the city?
Well, whatever that means on your website, a better way forward.
All right. A better way forward is the theme that we came up with. I have a group of men that we met with prior to finally deciding to run and that type of thing. They encouraged me to run. And a better way forward is, how do we go? What is the next step in terms of Southport's future? What is the strategic plan? And what are the plans for solving the problems that we have? What we've noticed is that the last 2 years have not been very robust in terms of solving the problems or developing a vision or a strategic plan for our city. For example, the waterfront. 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, there was a waterfront plan, consultants, $180,000 project. And this project has not been implemented at all over the last 2 years, whether it's finding someone to help write grants or looking at river foundations who would be interested in erosion control, preservation, our environment. How are we accessing our state legislators, our congressmen?
So expand on this waterfront plan for a second, because we had a caller ask about this. $180,000 spent, but was this part of a beautification committee effort, or you mentioned erosion control, which is more than that? What exactly is this project?
This project, the most important part of it is erosion control. If we lose our waterfront, if we don't fix the drainage process, Southport's greatest industry is tourism. And the reason people come to Southport is because of our waterfront. And we have these marvelous businesses on the waterfront, these restaurants that people come to. I mean, on a Friday night, Saturday night during the summer, it is one of the most festive places in our state, and it's a beautiful setting. There are 4,000 feet of waterfront, and there are certain things that can be done, coastline revetments, planting certain plants to stabilize it, getting the Ballhead Ferry to slow down, which is the biggest source of our erosion problem. So that's what I mean by the waterfront project.
And part of the movement on that was for this bill to go through the legislature that would allow Southport and other municipalities, potentially in Brunswick County, to charge an additional tax up to 0.5% on prepared food and beverages, specifically to address that erosion problem.
Yes.
So that's some movement. If you were mayor of Southport, what would you be doing differently in terms of working with the General Assembly?
Well, I would be up there once a week until we got some funds. You can call now, you can text, you can write, you can go up there. You just have to have a presence. You have to have a relationship with them. Senator Rabin, our legislator Frank Eiler, they're close friends. We're all Eagle Scouts. I think I have a good rapport with them, and so that is where I would start our county commissioners.
So you're saying you would like more money from the state than just this ability to charge the additional tax?
Absolutely. We're looking at $3.4 million, so we want to look at every avenue and maximize every way of funding this project possible.